Hello, every pony. I'm another dragon, and I'm back for another episode of My Little Pony: Friends with Magic. And tonight, I'm doing season 4, episode 21. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. The word testing makes me think of Twilight, so something to do with Twilight. Yeah. So let's just jump right in. In 3, 2, 1, play.
The magical properties of this spell will only have lasting effects if you focus on... No! Rainbow Dash! Ugh! How in Equestria does that pony expect to pass her History of the Wonderbolts exam tomorrow if she's wasting time flying?
What?
I'm just gonna fly right up to her and tell her what I think about her lackadaisical approach to studying. Won't she be surprised? Surprise! What? Huh? How did you... Please, Twilight.
You were kind of talking out loud.
Ever. What? But I saw you giving me the stink eye from the ground, and heard you flying towards me and muttering from a mile away. Well, if you heard me muttering, then you must know what I was muttering about. Yeah, the Wonderbolt's history test. No big deal. No, big deal. Really big deal. It's a test. A test that will determine if you can join the newly formed Wonderbolt's reserves. And being part of the Wonderbolt's reserves means you'll have the opportunity to live your dream as a Wonderbolt. This is the most important test of your life. Twilight.
Yeah, you're getting kind of
freaked out about tests like you.
Yeah.
I do not get all freaked out about tests.
Yes, you do.
Seriously? Your freakouts are so epic, you sing whole freak-out arias about freaking out.
It's true.
I may tend to take my tests a little seriously, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be studying for yours. And I know just the pony who can help you. Me! This is gonna be so much fun! Sure. Fun.
So some kind of test about... Oh, I guess Rainbow Dash get into the Wonderbolt's reserve and she has to pass a test. And this episode seems like Twilight's gonna help her pass the test? Interesting. Well, I guess I was partially right. It's about Twilight and testing, so let's see what happens.
This is the most complete and ginormous book on the history of the Wonderbolts. Okay, but how am I supposed to get what's in there into here? With my handy-dandy study checklist,
question.
of course. Of course. First up, reading and highlighting. Reading and highlighting.
I hated highlighting. It never worked for me.
It allows the student to hone in and boil down on what's really important, separating the good from the bad, the wheat from the chaff, getting to the crux of things. Let's see what you've got so far. Huh?
You highlighted everything.
You don't really separate the wheat from the chaff, or the good from the bad. Hey, I am not that tall.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, Rainbow. Clearly, reading and highlighting is not your style of studying. So let's move on to the tried and true. History lecture. Yes, Rainbow? Is it snack time? No. Recess? No. Can't we just watch the History of the Wonderbolts movie?
Oh, there's a movie?
Now, just get comfortable and experience the magic of learning. Prior to the Great Celestia Lunar Rift, there was no need for the Earth Unicorn Pegasi, or EUP Guard. But after Luna's banishment, the protective pony platoons were formed. On the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace, a celebration was held. Headed by General Fire, an elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help commemorate this auspicious occasion. The first performance was so full of energy, so highly charged, that magical lightning showered down on the crowd. Every pony was so filled with amazement and wonder that General Firefly dubbed them the Wonderbolts. Rainbow Dash, can you repeat any of my lesson?
Nice. Not the right time.
History lecture? Nope. Okay, Rainbow. Rainbow?
Well, I think I got
Rainbow
what
Dash.
she said through that
Here.
lecture. I can basically
Let's
maybe
move on
say
to
what
my
she said.
favorite style of learning.
There was an EUP, Earth Unicorn Pegasi, led by General Flower,
does
Firefly,
that mean I'll learn
and made
in a
Wonderful.
flash?
Is that it? That was
One
easy.
can only hope. Colonel Purple Dart, the leader of the Wonderbolts in the 4th Celestial Era, was known for his... Wah! Rainbow, did you see what happened? What? No! I was riveted by your
Rainbow.
captivating art! After becoming the official flying squadron for Princess Celestia, she honored them with... Gotcha! Go what? The original Wonderbolt's lightning bolt insignia was... Rainbow Dash, you could have hurt me.
Wow, you
But
got
a
caught,
spitwad?
Rainbow.
Really? A spitwad to the eye would have been no laughing matter. Well, if you can horse around like this, then you clearly must be ready for the test. Clearly. Well then, I guess you're also ready for a... pop quiz. Bring it. The initials EUP stand for what?
Earth Unicorn Pegasus.
The original aerial team performed for Celestia's Cereal Celebration.
Let's
The
just
Wonderbolts were given their name by this famous Pegasus.
Firefly.
Who is she?
General
Sounds like a
Firefly.
waffle.
Hello, General Blazing Donut Glaze.
Second one I'm not sure about, but the first and third one I think I got
Did
right.
I ace it or what? Or what? You didn't get one answer correct.
What? But how?
I don't know. I've never heard answers so wrong. And so breakfast related. If you had taken the official test today,
My dreams of being in the Wonderbolts Reserve would have been totally crushed. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm running out of time. I don't know any of this history. I'm gonna fail.
You would think that you would take this more seriously, considering that it's
Fail.
Wonderbolts.
I'm
But
gonna fail. And it's all your fault.
my fault. I'm the one helping you.
Maybe your famous study methods aren't all they're cracked up to be, eh, teacher?
Excuse me, I've used them to study for many a test and passed.
Yeah, right.
Do you know the name of the premier Wonderbolts choreographer?
Well,
Commander Easy Glider. Do you know how many Pegasi flew in the original squad? 7. Do you know Princess Celestia's favorite flight pattern? The Icaranian sun salutation. See? I could pass the test.
fine. Rub it in, why don't ya? Besides, I don't see why I have to take this lousy test anyway. I've proven I'm one of the best flyers around.
you still gotta
Knowing their
pass the
origin
history
and being
part,
able to
though.
properly represent them for all of Equestria is just as important.
Yeah, right. Some history buff like you must have made that up to bring us flyers down.
Knowing history actually is beneficial, Rainbow.
Beneficial for eggheads.
Girls. Well, this egghead knows history and can fly. Maybe I should become a Wonderbolt.
You got wings doesn't mean you can fly.
Girls.
You're barely able to just get off the ground.
Girls.
Wow.
Stop.
Now, is that any way to talk to a friend?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't you have more important things to do, like prepare Rainbow for her big test?
I've tried everything, Fluttershy, but none of my study methods work for her.
Well, no offense to your teaching methods, Twilight, but I think I may have a way to help Rainbow.
What's Fluttershy's idea?
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
Celestia and Luna, back when they were happy.
Okay. Okay.
Now what?
Gum Mommy's an earth pony, Winona's a unicorn, and Tank is a Pegasus.
They're the EUP, helping to protect the princess.
How are you getting all this?
Mike's so excited for his play.
Oh, no.
And the play is a failure.
That was awesome!
Awesome! I give it 3 woohoos! Woohoo! 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 And an extra woo for good measure.
Of course you would, Pinky.
Well, I give it a whoa, what? I'm totally confused and I just want to go home. Whoa,
Hey! Woo your woes there, Wolfle. Some ponies learn through theatrical presentation, but other ponies learn through musical intervention.
What the fuck?
Back in ancient times where the wonderbolts of old,
What the?
amazing and support. She brought them all together, spreading unity and fight. Performing at their very best with wonder and might. Next Admiral Fairweather and the Colonel Purple Cloud. Along with Purple Heart, an Admiral named Harry Flight and General Copeland have the full flight. Perhaps style and finesse. Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
I don't even.
Wonderbolts, yeah! Wonderbolts, Wonderbolts, yeah! Wonderbolts,
I
History of the Wonderbolts.
don't even know what to even.
Do you get it?
Huh?
wiki. General this and Colonel that. They're the Wonderbolts. Something that rhymes with that.
That.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah, was pretty
What?
terrible.
No, really? But I've got to learn this stuff now. And I am just the pony to help. Rarity, you look ridiculous. I am going to ignore that comment out of my desire to help you. Good luck. Get ready, Rainbow Dash, for I am going to take you on an historical adventure in fashion. I am now modeling the rather unattractive and, frankly, itchy original Wonderbolts flying costume. Fortunately, thanks to the vision of Flair de Mer, the Wonderbolts ensemble became more streamlined in a wonderfully breathable fabric. Of course, there were fashion hits,
And of course, ready to all be about fashion.
look at those dreadful bell bottoms. What were ponies thinking?
I don't know. I bet General Flash wrote these things.
Ah, Pinky, you're real!
Of course I'm real. I mean, I'm not the real General Flash, the 10th leader of the Wonderbolts, but I, Pinky, am really real. And I'm Admiral Fairy Flight from the 7th Squadron.
And of course you recognize Commander Easy Glider.
And I'm sporting some sort of get-up worn by Colonel Purple Dart.
Just
Yeah, that's
look
not
at us.
helping.
Look at us.
Look at me!
It's too much for my eyes!
Now, don't you fret, Rainbow. This fashion show nonsense wouldn't help me learn nothing either.
Rarity isn't amused.
What special study trick do you have, AJ?
Who, me? Oh, I got nothing.
Oh,
Why, I could tell you every little thing there is to know about the history of apples, but I picked all that up over years in the field as a labor of love. How much time you got?
12 hours.
Oh, then you are up a creek.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should just go back to old-fashioned studying.
What about our play?
Just look at these costumes. Surely something resonates with your inner Wonderbolt.
And Granny Smith discovered the first Granny Smith in Philadelphia when she was just a filly.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop.
Pinky, stop rapping. That isn't gonna help Rainbow.
I mean,
Well, I suggest you put down your silly cards of flash, for I know that they cannot help our good friend Rainbow Dash.
oh, that rapping. I just don't even know what.
Enough! No rapping, no cards, no costumes, no play, and no apples. I am never gonna pass this test, ever. Just forget it.
He's having trouble learning.
Rainbow, I'm sorry about all that. We didn't mean to overwhelm you.
It's okay. You were just trying to help. It's just too bad I'm too dumb to learn anything.
You are not dumb. You just learn differently.
If by differently you mean not at all, then you're totally right.
No, that's totally wrong.
See? Wrong again.
I don't know any pony that's read more Daring Do books than you.
Probably you.
That's not gonna get me into the Wonderbolts.
And your knowledge of jokes and pranks is only rivaled by Pinky.
Great.
Seems he doing.
My years of being a class clown prevented me from actually learning how to learn.
Big Mac doing with
That's not what I
Filthy
meant.
Rich.
You're smart, creative, inventive, and... Hey! I know you're upset, but you don't need to...
What is that?
I almost slammed into that.
I know. You were jabbering on so much you didn't even notice.
But how did you notice? You were listening and talking to me the whole time.
You're such a rookie. An experienced flyer like me knows how to multitask.
While you fly?
It's essential. Yes, I was paying attention to you, but was also scanning the sky and the ground for any problems.
Really?
That's
Flying's not just
impressive.
flying. In order to stay safe in the sky, I gotta hear and see everything down to the littlest detail. For instance, I saw Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo come out of Sugar Cube Corner, and from the looks of it, they had carrot cupcakes with sprinkles. And I'm thinking Big Mac sold a huge order of apples to Filthy Rich, because I heard him give a very hearty yup. I always make note of everything when I fly. No biggie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Gotta go.
Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't want to hang out with a loser like me either. Yeah.
Poor Rainbow. What's your idea, Twilight?
What is it, Twilight?
We have to help Rainbow Dash.
Yes, but how?
We've tried every kind of studying. My way, your way.
But we haven't tried Rainbow Dash's way.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, listen up, ponies. Here's the plan. Hey,
Okay.
Rainbow. Wanna go for a fly?
Sure, got nothing better to do. Didn't we just do this?
Yes,
Yeah.
but like you said, I'm such a newbie, I need all the practice I can get.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll become a great flyer in no time. After all, you're good at everything.
So, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my dreams crushed.
Read any good books lately?
Hey, you're not very good at making small talk, are you,
I
Twilight?
tell you what they're about, but my brain is as dry as a rock.
Speaking of rocks, did you know Pinkie Pie grew up on a rock farm?
Yes.
Maybe I'll go work there since I have no other plans
Maybe I knew that.
for the rest of my life.
Oh, come on now, Rainbow. You can't give up on your dream.
Seems my dream has given up on me. Maybe I'll learn to shine shoes, sell hats, dig ditches.
Or maybe you'll be a Wonderbolt.
Twilight, give it up. I have.
Wow, that's... Wow. Never thought Rainbow would give up on being a Wonderbolt.
So, what do you remember about that flight?
Nothing important. Except after Luna was banished to the moon, Celestia needed protective forces, so Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi formed the EUP Guard of the Protective Pony Platoons.
Yes?
And at the celebration of the first Celestial Year of Peace, an elite flying squadron performed, headed by General Firefly, who later named the group the Wonderbolts.
Uh-huh.
Commander Easy Glider established flight choreography that is still used by the Wonderbolts today.
Yes?
I know the history. I know it all. But how in Equestria did that happen?
You learned it!
Yeah, I got that. But how?
Well, on our first flight, I discovered that you catalog everything that happens all around you when you're flying, without even
that's-
thinking about it.
Interesting.
Don't you see? I made use of your special skills by enlisting every pony to help you learn the history of the Wonderbolts.
I, Princess Celestia, banish you, Princess Luna, to the moon.
Earth! Unicorn! Pegasus! E! You!
Yup.
Okay. I mean, that worked.
Year of peace. Yeah, let's party! I'm General Firefly. Gee, my costume is itchy and unattractive, but I'm gonna assemble an awesome flying team. I'll call them the Wonderbolts! Streamlined style by Flair de Mer.
Admiral Fairweather.
Colonel Purple Dart.
Admiral Fairy Flight!
So using all
Flash!
that's
Commander Easy Glider!
definitely an interesting way to learn the history just by using all their help. And if she memorizes it all from flying, that would be a way to work. Now, how do they have time to do all this?
The history of the Wonderbolts.
They got that all made all that fast.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you all so much!
You're welcome, but it all came from you. You learn without knowing you're learning. Your main focus is flying, but then your brain is also absorbing lots of other information. It's actually really brilliant.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Rainbow.
Rainbow Dash finally learned the history of the Wonderbolts, but she's not the only pony that needed a lesson. I needed to learn something just as important. One way of learning isn't better than another. After
That is
all,
very true.
Every pony is unique and individual.
Well done, Rainbow. Okay, that was an interesting episode. Glad we got to see more with regards to the Wonderbolt stuff. And now that she's, I guess, in reserve, whatever that means, I guess maybe when the main Wonderbolt gets injured, she has a chance to be next in line to help. I guess. Yeah. So that's an interesting take on it. So she's not a full Wonderbolt at the moment, but yeah, that was a good episode. Watching how Rainbow could learn, not from Twilight's methods, but from her own method. It was good. I liked that episode a lot. The learning, though, brought back, I don't know, horrible memories from when I was learning stuff, having to go to school, but I'm glad that she found her way to learn. Yeah. I never could do flashcards, history lectures, or book reading. I just kind of winged it more or less, just crammed it all in at the last minute and hope for the best. Yeah. Oh, anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.